I recently finished Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is the first book by this author that I've read, and I was really impressed with it. It took me a bit to get into it, but I think it just took a little bit to sort of figure out what the author was doing. This is very much a high concept sci-fi novel. It covers a long stretch of time, and it looks at sort of the parallel development of two different cultures. You've got a group of humans, and then you've got an alien species on a planet, and it talks about how their societies change over time, how they evolve and grow, how they interact with one another, and then kind of leading up to sort of a first contact sort of situation and thinking about what that would be like and how it would progress. And I really, really appreciated that. The level of detail that's given to the planet sort of reminded me of the Avatar movies. So you've got this sort of fully realized alien world, and you've got sort of the aliens that live there and their culture and the way that everything just feels very sort of realistic and organic, and everything sort of progresses over time. I really appreciated that section. And then you've got that contrasted with the people who are sort of on this, it's almost like a generational ship. It's not really quite a generational ship, but it's sort of like that, where we get to see how the attitudes of the people on board and their descendants and how things change over time, and how the human society sort of evolves in parallel with this alien society on this planet. And it's great. What I also loved about this is that this book has a very, very British sense of humor. The comedic dry wit is perfect. There's sarcastic characters, and there's one character in particular whom I just loved dearly. And it was so great to see. It was just a fun kind of optimistic sci-fi. Now it does kind of dig into sort of the faults of humanity and the problems that humanity can fall into, but ultimately it is a very optimistic science fiction story, and I'd love to read more of this author's work. I really, really enjoyed this one.